The content for this video was taken from the book Heal Arthritis Naturally for a Pain-Free Life. Special thanks to the authors for providing this information. You can find more videos on arthritis on our channel in the Arthritis Treatment playlist. At the end of the video, you'll find instructions on how to download free checklists, plans, and guides to support your arthritis recovery. So, let's begin the lesson.
3.3 Environmental Factors.
By environmental factors, we mean the conditions surrounding a person that are often beyond their direct control: air quality, industrial and occupational dust, infections, sunlight, weather, and climate. The body is in constant contact with the outside world through breathing, food, and skin. Certain substances, microbes, or physical conditions can activate the immune system or disrupt metabolism. These exposures do not directly create arthritis, but they can trigger disease in predisposed people or intensify its activity.
Rheumatoid arthritis, RA.
The strongest evidence relates to inhaled particles. Long-term exposure to air pollution, especially fine particles, PM 2.5, and components such as black carbon, is linked to a higher risk of RA and other autoimmune diseases. Some studies also suggest more active disease in areas with higher pollution. Occupational exposures are important as well. Silica dust and textile dust raise RA risk, particularly for seropositive RA with ACPA antibodies. The effect is especially strong when silica exposure is combined with smoking. Another environmental link is oral microbes. Periodontal disease and bacteria such as Porphyromonas gingivalis and Aggregatibacter actinomycetem comitans may contribute to the autoimmune process by driving protein citrullination. Altogether, this supports the mucosal start model of RA. The immune system first makes its mistake not in the joint, but at mucosal surfaces that are constantly exposed to particles and microbes from the environment.
PSORIC disease and PSOIC arthritis, PSA.
In psoriasis and PA, environmental influences are also clear. Short-term air pollution spikes are associated with psoriasis flares, and long-term exposure has been linked to increased risk of disease, particularly in people with genetic predisposition. Respiratory infections, especially strep throat, have preceded PSA onset in some patients with psoriasis, though the strength of this link varies. Overall, external irritants, dust, infections appear to push the immune system toward the IL-23/IL-17 pathway that drives psoriatic disease.
Ankylosing spondylitis, AS.
Studies suggest that chronic exposure to polluted air, such as high PM 2.5 or NO2 levels, is linked to worse outcomes and greater need for biologic therapies. This fits the idea that inhaled particles amplify systemic inflammation and disease activity. Another environmental connection is infection. Gastrointestinal or urogenital infections can trigger reactive arthritis, a condition that emerges weeks after the initial infection.
Osteoarthritis, OA.
Although OA is usually seen as the result of mechanical wear, the environment also plays a role. Short-term rises in PM 2.5 levels in cities have been linked to increased clinic visits for knee pain. More recent studies point to long-term exposure to pollutants, CO, PM10, and O2 as a risk factor for OA itself. Mechanistically, air pollutants promote low-grade systemic inflammation and worsen pain perception.
Gout.
For gout, climate factors matter most. High temperatures and certain combinations of heat and humidity are associated with a higher chance of attacks in the following days, likely due to dehydration and changes in uric acid solubility in joints. Short-term spikes of urban pollutants, NO2, CO, have also been linked to hospitalizations for acute gouty arthritis. Another classic environmental story is lead exposure. Chronic lead exposure reduces the kidney's ability to excrete urate, contributing to hyperuricemia and so-called Saturnine gout.
Juvenile idiopathic arthritis, GIA.
In childhood arthritis, environmental factors are studied particularly closely. Reviews highlight associations with early life exposures, such as air pollution, passive smoking, infections, and even antibiotic use, though results are mixed and causality is difficult to prove. The leading hypothesis is that early environmental influences acting through the microbiome and immune development raise the risk in genetically predisposed children.
Common biological pathways.
Despite differences, environmental factors often converge on the same biological hubs. Mucosal surfaces, lungs, mouth, gut, where particles and microbes interact with the immune system. Oxidative stress and danger signals from damaged cells. Epigenetic changes that alter the expression of inflammation-related genes. This explains the different signatures of influence. In RA and PSA, particle inhalation and microbial triggers dominate. In lupus, ultraviolet light and air pollution are key. In gout, weather and certain metals play a major role. In OA, low-grade inflammation is fueled by aerosols.
Summary.
In summary, environmental factors are not minor details, but an integral part of the risk and activity equation in arthritis. They interact with genetics and age, but contribute their own influence from triggering autoimmunity, RA, PSA, lupus, to provoking attacks, gout, or intensifying pain, OA. Understanding these links helps explain why arthritis can begin and progress differently in people living in different environments or working in different industries, even when the diagnosis is the same. For those who prefer a book version rather than video content, a great resource is the book Heal Arthritis Naturally for a Pain-Free Life. It's a full guide with real-life recovery examples, and it's available now on Amazon. The link is in the description below. Don't forget to explore the Arthritis Healing playlist linked in the description below, along with other helpful resources. Keep moving, keep smiling, and keep learning. We'll be here next time.